to your mind. And if your heart stops, you are dead. But it's common that some human can have a heart suffer from virus heart conditions, such as heart attack or heart block or heart failure. These conditions can lead to weakness or shortness of breath or even possible death. This can treat by medicine, but not all medicine can do this, because some of your heart that can't breathe well or you can't breathe from your heart, or your heart is very tired for smoking or for many reasons. So the doctors and the scientists and also the engineering say that the pacemaker is very important for your heart. So today I will discuss with you guys about 5 main points, which are what is it and how it works, and the history, also the limitations, solutions, and finally my opinion. First, what is the pacemaker? It's a small device that put in your heart. It's put it under the skin, in the sheet, in the right or in the left sheet, that can maintain your heart rhythm, and also can make your heart be well, and that it doesn't make any hard or something like this. And this is the pacemaker. Also, I will show you guys how it works. I have a picture how it works because I know they will have it. So this is the pacemaker. It's surgically placed or implanted under the skin in the chest area. This sends like a little tiny electronic in your heart, and it's very tiny. Some people don't feel it, so it doesn't hurt, or you don't feel it. So it's very tiny that people don't feel it. It's rhythm. It maintains your heart rhythm, and also it keep your heart in the good condition. And it's about size $2 silver, and it weighs approximately to 70 to 25 grams. It depends on your heart or on your age. And I will talk to you about the history and who is the doctor that developed it, or the engineer who developed it, and also who is the first patient that put the pacemaker in his skin. The doctor is Ron Ekquist. He is from Sweden, and he is engineering, and also he's a doctor. So he made this because some people can do activities such as swimming, running, or habits, or they can do their hobbies. So he created this because of the people who don't have this ability to run or to do their hobbies. And he created this in the 1950s. And Arnie is the first patient. He's a captain in the sea. So he had a heart attack, and he can't breathe, and his heart just works like 7 or 6%. So the doctor Reema put the pacemaker in his skin. So he's the first one who put the pacemaker under the skin, and it works very good. This is in the past. This was in the past, the pacemaker, and this is now. So you can't see the inside, and the inside, and you can see the center and what's inside. And here you can't. And the limitations, there are limitations. The first one is that you can't see it. People can't see the pacemaker in your body. If you are like swimming or you don't have your t-shirt on, the people can see that you have a pacemaker, or you can feel it. Also, when you are shower, you can feel it or touch it. You can feel that they have something in your skin. And also, the second limitation, you can't have electronic close to you, or in the airport if you are in a rush or something. You can't be in this airport machine because it's danger for your heart, because it's, as you say, it sends electronic, so you have electronic inside your body, so it's very dangerous if you are in the airport. So the airport take you and take off your clothes or anything. It takes 1 hour, and this is take 2 minutes. And also the seat belt. Seat belt is very important when you are driving, because if you have an accident, the seat belt help you. But people who have a pacemaker, they can't put the seat belt, and they have a special ID that if the police stop them and call why you don't wear a seat belt, they have their ID. So it's very hard, and if there's a lot of technologies such as computers, printer, or project or anything, you can't stay in this room. You have to avoid this room completely. The solution is they are worked to have a pillow. It's like a pillow here in the pacemaker, that you can't feel it, or it doesn't hurt too much. And also the scientists worked in a machine in the airport. They have maybe specific machines for the pacemaker, who has a pacemaker that doesn't hurt or doesn't have a problem in the pacemaker and in the electronic. And finally, my 5 main point is my opinion. My opinion is this is very good for your heart to put it, because it doesn't hurt and it works very good. And my father have this pacemaker in his heart, and he's doing his activities like normal people, but he can't wear the seat belt, or in the airport we have to wait for him maybe 5 hours, because they have to know to don't have he can't have go inside the machine, airport machine. So in conclusion, I have talked about the pacemaker in 5 main points. The first main point is what is it, the definition and how it works. The second main point is the history. The third main point is the limitation and problems. The last main point is the solution and my opinion. So I hope you all have a healthy life, and I hope you don't have pacemaker, or I hope you all don't smoke, because my father is smoking, and he's a captain also, like the first patient, because the captain and the sea is very dangerous for your heart if you are always there. So this is the end of my speech, and thank you for listening. This is my sources if you are interested. Yes.
So almost everyone has cell phone, right? how distant become dangerous to someone?
The
Pacemaker.
because it's have electronic and the pacemaker is inside your heart, and as you know that you can see it, so it sends electronic, so you can't have this because it's hurts, like you feel like tick like this inside your heart, so it's hurt a little bit.
You
You don't feel comfortable.
So you cannot use cell phone close to with your father.
He used cell phone, but not a lot.
The heart is electronic or your real heart?
No, the pacemaker
Pacemaker, just
Yes.
pacemaker.
sends electronic to the heart,
Uh-huh.
so that can be maintain your rhythm.
The pacemaker is like the manager, and your heart is like the worker, and the pacemaker basically tells your heart what to do using electricity.
It have the battery.
Yes.